So then, where is the mention of Paul? Where is the mention? Paul is the one who wrote the most. So where is the mention of him?
Yeah, and in fact, if I follow the Quran, and I wrote an article, you read the Arabic. You have commentators that are commenting on 61 verse 14 of the Quran, and many of them are getting from Ibn Ishaq, and they're commenting on chapter 36 of the Quran, verses 13 down, the three messengers, and they say it was Peter, Simon, John, and the third who came to strengthen was Bulus, Paul. I have the...
Yeah.
Okay, wait. So even the Salaf, Ibn Kathir says that the Salaf said this, like Qatada said, Paul, Simon, and John. And then Ibn Ishaq narrates that Allah kept his promise to Jesus in fulfillment of 61:14 and 355, where he says that your followers will be uppermost against the unbelievers, and I'll make them victorious till the day of resurrection. Ibn Ishaq reports this, and Qurtubi cites it in his commentary on 61:14. He goes, and the followers that Allah strengthened and sent out to spread the message and dominate, Peter and Paul, who went to Rome. So they're actually confirming Peter and Paul being companions who went by the power of Allah to spread the message of Jesus, which is why the Christian message became uppermost and victorious and dominated. And according to 355, they would be uppermost till the day of resurrection.
Wow.
Yeah. You didn't know this? Yeah, I thought you knew this.
I didn't know that there was any mention of Peter and Paul. I didn't.
Okay. Here. Do you read Qurtubi in Arabic? Do you have him online?
Yeah. I can go to Qurtubi.
Can you go to Qurtubi on his commentary in Surah Al-Saf 61 verse 14? Read in Arabic. You're going to see he mentions Bulus, and he mentions Shamoun, Peter. And he says Ibn
Saf, verse what?
61. It's chapter 61, verse 14. Find it. When you find it, let me know. I'm going to send you an article.
I see it.
What does it say? Read in Arabic slowly.
So I mean the exegesis is very long.
Just go to the part. Go to the part where he mentions Peter and Paul. You get there. You'll get there. Look for it. Take your time.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. And I'm going to send you the link to the article in your comment section. I think Jai's been sending the article. So guys, Jai sent you the link to my article. Click on it. Save it. And I'm going to send it to you now. You'll find it. Just keep reading. 61:14. That's where it says, and a party of them believed. And those believed, we made them uppermost. 61:14, Surah Al-Saf. Al-Saf. Right? That should be the one. Unless I got that. Right? Okay, do you see it?
Okay, I see it. وَإِتْبَاعِ بُطْرُسْ وَبُولِسْ إِلَى
Wait, who? Butrus and Bulus?
Yeah.
Wow! Qurtubi says, and Peter and Paul?
To Rome.
Qurtubi? And he's calling Ibn Ishaq? Because it's from Ibn Ishaq. And Tabari quotes it, and Ibn Hisham quotes it. They all quote it. And I just sent you the link. And here, you want to see even something more amazing?
Go ahead, yes.
Go to chapter 36 of the Quran. I believe that's Yasin. I believe. Again, I haven't memorized all the names. Chapter 36.
Yeah, it is Yasin.
Okay, Yasin. All right, do me a favor. Do you have Ibn Kathir? Do you have Ibn Kathir?
I do.
Can you go to Ibn Kathir? Start reading from verse ayah 13 about the three messengers. Three messengers. He's going to tell you that the Salaf say it's Shamoun, Yohanna, Bulus.
Okay, I see it. Okay, so
who is it? What are the names?
Yeah. So then Shamoun, Yohanna, and Bulus.
Wait. Ibn Kathir says that the names are Shamoun, Simon, Yohanna, John, and Bulus, Paul?
Yes, Shamoun, Yohanna, and Paul. Yeah, Bulus.
What's going on here, brother?
So what about the Antioch part? Is that correct?
No, this is one of the fictional stories of the Quran. I mean, they did go to Antioch. I'm not saying they didn't. They went to Antioch. But this is a story that the Quran made up. No one has any idea what in the world Muhammad is talking about. Three messengers went, and there was a young man there who got killed. He became a shaheed. Nobody has any clue what in the world Muhammad was thinking. But what's the beauty about it is, in explaining who the messengers are, it says Simon, John, and Paul. But you understand what that means, right? What are they called?
Simon. So is that the same Simon?
Yeah,
that's
Simon
the
Peter.
Father of Alexander.
No. Simon Peter.
No, sorry, that was a different person.
Simon Peter, Putros. His name was Simon Peter.
Okay, Simon Butros. So it is Peter. Okay.
Peter, and then John, who wrote the Gospel of John.
And then Paul.
Okay, Paul. But now, did you know what they're called? They're called messengers. But messengers are those who receive wahi, revelation.
Yeah, yeah.
So why is the Quran saying that Peter, John, and Paul are messengers when messengers receive revelation, meaning they're inspired, wahi? So that means here the Quran is agreeing with the Bible. Jesus' apostles were inspired with revelation from the Holy Spirit.
So then why is there this narrative of evil Paul in the Muslim apologetics world?
One of two reasons. Either they're ignorant, they don't know their Islamic sources, or they're liars and deceivers and sons of the devil. You take your choice.
Because, one of the very popular comparative religious apologists always says that Paul is the one that invented the original sin. Paul is the one that invented salvation. Paul is the one that invented the crucifixion.
So he's more powerful than Allah, than his messenger, because the Quran says Jesus' followers, they prevailed, they won, they were victorious, and they would be victorious till the day of resurrection. So Paul defeated Allah because he defeated the true followers. Okay, Muslims, I agree. Then Allah is a fake. That means you're proving to me not to follow Muhammad.
So where do we get the information from Ibn Kathir on verse 14? Where does he
mentions, if you keep reading, because he rejects the story that it's about Antioch. He doesn't reject Simon, John, or Paul. He says this story that it was in Antioch, he rejects. But he explains, he mentions that this came from the Salaf, and I believe he even mentions Qatada, Qatada there. Yeah,
Qatada?
Yeah, he mentions him right there. It's right there. I see it.
I see Qatada. See where yours is showing, it's showing the group of verses with the group of tafsir. Mine is showing one verse in its little tafsir, and then one verse was a little tafsir. Okay. So I understand what's going on, so I'll follow up.
So where did this come from? This story of Simon, John, and Paul is attributed to Qatada. Qatada is one of the tabi. He's a follower of the Sahaba, isn't he?
Yeah, I've heard of Qatada a lot.
Okay, so he's telling you. So okay. So again, I don't care about Islamic history, but the Muslims care about these people. So did Qatada know what he's talking about? Didn't Allah's messenger tell Qatada Paul is Dajjal?
Wait, sorry, I'm not.
Didn't Allah's messenger tell Qatada or the Qatada's teacher, Paul is a Dajjal? If so, why is he saying Paul was sent by Allah?
Was a good person. Yeah. Sent by Allah. Yeah.
That means because Muhammad never spoke against Paul. That's the point.
Okay, so now back to the question which says use the gospel to rule within you.
Yes.
So when they use the four books, so there aren't really a lot of rulings in there. There's the story. So would the whole New Testament be considered to be
yes, the entire New Testament is the gospel. That's the point.
Because these are Rasul. There are Rusul. Every one of them is a Rasul. So they must have had divine instruction.
Light switch went on. See, guys, the Holy Spirit is illuminating this young man. He got it. The Quran says these three are messengers. Messengers receive revelation. And if these three are Peter, John, and Paul, that means they're receiving revelation inspired by God, by Jesus, to then give us commandments. And what are those commandments? The New Testament.